Well, how do you people do today? So, I want to talk about something and address something real quick. The other day, I was questioned about what my sources were for the doctor who said that Charlie Kirk's neck stopped a 30 odd six round. The implication being that I didn't know what I was talking about, that there was something wrong with my sources, etc. So, let's talk about that. But believe it or not, some people out there are actually still trying to defend the government media official storyline on this. So some people get defensive and question the sources for people who do not trust the narrative like me. So, as a favor to those people, since they asked me, I'm posting the source for the doctor who said Charlie Kirk's neck bone was so strong that it stopped a 30 odd six. Was it a conspiracy website? Nope. Was it something I just made up out of thin air? Nope. I wonder. I wonder then, what could possibly be the source of that accusation? Oh, wait, I know. It was from Andy Colvett, the producer of The Charlie Kirk Show. In other words, it came from the horse's mouth. But don't trust me, because obviously you don't trust my sources. So let me show you. Here is the actual copy from X, what used to be called Twitter, etc., from Andy Colvett's official X thing. So here we go. I'm going to read it to you verbatim. I want to address some of the discussion about the lack of an exit wound with Charlie. I'm surely not interested in delving into most of this kind of online chatter, and I apologize. This is somewhat graphic, but in this case, the fact that there wasn't an exit wound is probably another miracle. And I want people to know. I just spoke with the surgeon who worked on Charlie in the hospital. Again, that's Andrew Colvett saying he spoke to the surgeon. That's the producer for the Charlie Kirk show. He said, being the surgeon, the bullet, quote unquote, absolutely should have gone through, which is very normal for a high-powered, high-velocity round. I've seen wounds from this caliber many times, as they always just go through everything. This would have taken a moose or two down, an elk, etc. But it didn't go through Charlie's body that stopped it. I mentioned to his doctor that there were dozens of staff, students, and special guests standing directly behind Charlie on the other side of the tent, and he replied, quote unquote, meaning the surgeon, it was an absolute miracle that somebody else didn't get killed, end of quote. Next quote, his bone was so healthy and the density was so impressive that he's like the man of steel. It should have just gone through and through. It likely would have killed those standing behind him too, end of quote. In the end, the coroner did find the bullet just beneath the skin. Wow. So even in death, I continue with Andrew's post here. Charlie managed to save the lives of those around him. Remarkable. Miraculous. And that's the end of his post. So there you go. You want to know what my source was? It was the horse's mouth. It was his own executive producer of his own show, The Charlie Kirk Show. That's my source. Are you going to attack the source now? There you go. Hope that helped.
Up, up, and away!